All right. Got 2 social medias going. And I'm going to bring on a third. Welcome to the very first Legs Up the Wall stand-up comedy. I have no idea what I'm doing because I'm a human and none of us know what we're doing. And I need some comedy and some legs up. So I really encourage you to put your legs up while you're listening or watching. And for this first one, I'm going to go through and read my tweets. And maybe in the future you can come on and read your tweets, or we can do like a live with 2 people doing stand-up bits. We could host a whole virtual open mic with everyone putting their legs up and listening with their legs up. If you want to see a second camera angle, please head to Instagram for the very high quality cinematography happening here. And, really to compile it together with 2 shots of all of the angles of legs up. And real talk, there's no cure-all to life because we all die. And legs up is the closest thing that I have found. So get your butt close-ish to the wall. You don't have to have your butt all the way up there. You can do it in bed. You can put a pillow under you or a blanket or a yoga mat. You can just shower and do whatever feels good and listen to some blabbering here. Some other fun playing with, you can maybe see in the reflection, or you can do legs open. You can do soles of the feet together. Again, high quality cinematography here, people. And, one human's emotional coping for everything happening and figuring out how to deal and still vote and participate. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, this is going to be a really good angle for my disordered eating part. Probably could have gotten something for under my head to get over having a double chin, because that's what happens at this angle for most people. Okay, so my most recent tweets were something that I wrote called an open letter to relatives, which I encourage you to go read on all the social media places. And probably a good intro to me. Yeah. It's helpful. Okay, here we go. Damn it! My ego is learning something from you. Decolonizing health and body size. Resting is good and asking for help is okay, even if it feels weird. My best grieving advice is to listen to whatever song at that moment makes you most have that, oh yeah, I'm a human existing right now feeling, which may also be my best life advice. I'm publicly reminding myself. Peace sign emoji. Don't mind me over here out petting you, kissy face wink. A Twitter feed welcome to Libra season. All right, then I posted a link to a YouTube video of a first virtual flow guiding. And just so you know, if your legs are up, you're doing a yoga right now with your legs up the wall. Put your legs up the wall. Hey, Sean! I can't respond on Instagram because I'm over here. Please put your legs up and get some blood flow into your low back and your butt and your hips and listen to some things. Please check out that virtual flow if you're interested sometime, and stay tuned for more. Okay, then I posted the open letter to relatives again with the link. It's when I wrote it. And I wrote hashtag the humanity in a tweet. Hashtag as feelings logic for basic resource distribution. Hashtag all humans are human. Next tweet. Not humans pretending to have humaning all figured out while also feeling insecure that the other humans actually do have it figured out. I posted a link to the podcast. You can check out the Annie Altman Show podcast on all the platforms and also on YouTube. And I posted a link so you can go check it out on Anchor. I retweeted 2 different tweets about how money isn't real and said, please check out Funds Distribution Company on Instagram. So please check out Funds Distribution Company on Instagram. I can't totally see from, oh, hello. Please put your legs up. Please stretch, do something. Take like a really deep breath all the way to your belly button. Maybe like feel your feet on the ground and be like, oh yeah, gravity. Hey. All right, my next tweet is a picture of my boobs, no nipples. I said favorite social media are Twitter and OnlyFans. /fuck PH philosophy with an F. So please check out my OnlyFans if you want some pictures, a little video of me hanging out in the bathtub, exploring my sexuality and sarcasm in captions. Next tweet. Sup? Hey, dude. I can't type you back from here because of this situation. Hello. I said 3 times, what would someone who loves themselves do? What would someone who loves themselves do? What would someone who loves themselves do? So speaking of that, if your legs are up and you're listening, and to remind myself to do it, I am going to encourage you to take a moment and flex your toes back towards your face, which you can't see on the video because my feet are cut off. Again, this is really high quality cinematography. Flex your toes back. You can even play with like opening, pulling back, pointing. What feels good in your body with your legs up the wall. All right, next tweet. This is like, stand up, and it's a lot of Twitter journaling. No one is ever yours, so no one is ever yours to lose. Heart. To the tune of We Are Farmers. We are human. Bum, 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 bum. Your hair is getting long. I know, dude, it's back, and I just cut off like 3 inches. Short hair was fun, and I feel more like me with long hair. And happy Libra season, talking about hair, you're a Libra! Don't mind me getting excited about astrology. My next tweet is a picture of me not smiling, and I said, reminding you to remind myself. There's no trophy for tolerating abuse. The next tweet in a triple three-peat is, I only want what wants me. I only want what wants me. I only want what wants me. I really want justice for a lot of the shit happening. I don't understand, and there's a lot of shit that is not being dealt with justly. If you were to sit any 2 humans down and say, what's going on here? Why? What? And now it even feels shitty to like use, hashtag Breonna Taylor and doing all these things that are, this was a human. This was a human not treated like a human, and we're acting like these systems should normalize this, and then normalize the hashtags of it, and Black Lives Matter, and having fair systems matter, because all humans are human. And I'm going to go back to reading tweets now. I tweeted a quote, and I said, you are good when you walk towards your goal firmly and with bold steps. Yet you are not evil when you go thither limping. For those who limp, go not backwards. But you who are strong and swift, see that you do not limp before the lame, deeming it kindness. Khalil Gibran. A little reminder again, flex your toes, play with your ankles, maybe like shake your butt around, do something. Next tweet is a retweet quote of a tweet by Ray Sani that says, you can't find a Republican comedian that's funny. Conservatives aren't generous enough to redistribute joy. And I tweeted with quotation marks, The thing about privilege is, well, that in disregarding its existence, I'm unable to relate enough to the general human condition to be vulnerable enough for laughter. Another tweet of a picture to head to OnlyFans. Please check out OnlyFans. Once again, the plugs for yoga videos and the podcast and the pictures. And I said, sharing for the picture who took a screenshot and shared another picture already. Kissy face emoji. I said, how do you really say yes if you never say no? Question mark. Tweeted, may RBG's memory be a blessing through actions. I tweeted 2 YouTube videos of the podcast season 5 clips so you can watch 10 60-second clips of the 10 podcast episodes for each of the Humani 10 C's. I'm on the 3rd C. Slow and steady legs up the wall race here. I retweeted a tweet by Cam White Astro that said, you will never arrive. Everything is a constant journey. And I said, all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Heart emoji. I tweeted 2 YouTube videos, of podcast interviews. I tweeted about my dad. I tweeted about asking people to go away who, please go away. I retweeted at Elon Musk, who tweeted, if you bombard Earth with enough photons, eventually it emits a Tesla, parentheses AK. I tweeted the quote, it's not the love you make, it's the love you give, Nikola Tesla. And then I wrote, at Elon Musk, redistributing funds you have an abundance of is a really cool way of giving love to your fellow humans without access to basic human resources. Then I also retweeted that same tweet. I was having fun. And I did another Nikola Tesla quote. And I said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla. And I wrote at Elon Musk, how does your personal energy, frequency, and vibration feel when hoarding basic human resources? Asking for humanity. At Jeff Bezos, Walmart, and Nestle. Because, I'm one human asking for humanity. Also, Elon Musk, put your legs up the wall and maybe you would reconsider your hoarding of money. You can explore Mars and share. They can both happen. Then I retweeted again that same Elon Musk tweet. And I said, with the Nikola Tesla quote once again, let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future, for which I have really worked, is mine. Nikola Tesla. At Elon Musk, what will the future say about your hoarding access to basic human resources? Okay, and then last one on that same Elon Musk tweet, I retweeted. If you bombard Elon Musk with enough self-reflection, eventually he would emit more money towards basic resource distribution on this planet where there's currently photons in human form without basic needs. Hi, Elon Musk. You can both explore space and share money. Yesterday in FaceTime News, my friend casually mentioned her work pajamas. Okay, so one day I tweeted, my most least favorite thing about bros is that they don't realize how much more sex they could be having if they talked about their feelings. And then I retweeted that tweet and I said, it's me, I'm the bro. I tweeted an image of the 10 C themes of the Humani, one human's humaning. I encourage you to go look at that image and go listen to the 2 Humani drafts on this channel. I wrote 2 drafts of live read-throughs on YouTube and on the AnnieAltmanShow.com. And out my mouth until humans have systems for equitable distribution of basic human resources, which are basic human rights, because all humans need resources, because all humans encounter the 10 C's, or until I die and can no longer write run-on sentences with this body. Or save them into live streaming technological devices created in unjust systems of ethics. I retweeted a tweet from Sean Blackmore, another podcast guest. Check out his album, Something Random. Tweet a little poem I wrote. This is not stand-up at all. I wrote, I am a student of my patterns. I am a student of my breath. I am a student of my peace and joy and darkness. I am a student of my yeses and my nos. I'm a student of my parts that say hi, hello. Tweeted a picture of kombucha home bottling bubbles and then the setup. I tweeted a picture of Funds Distribution Company. Go check it out on Instagram again. This is a lot of self-promotion. So, okay, pause if you're just coming in or like flicking through the video. This is the first episode. In the future, this would be really fun to have people on to work through bits together with our legs up the wall while people listen with their legs up the wall. If you want. Otherwise, I'll find other things to read, I guess. I'll do something. I tweeted, I hold on so tightly because I'm a master at letting go because I hold on so tightly. Have you really explored kinks, or have you had a lot of rough sex with bros? Asking for a friend. Tweets about the podcast. Science people have control issues. Spiritual people have boundary issues. And we're all both sometimes. Science and spirituality. What's the learning experience here? Humans. We all get weird and sad sometimes. A link to a YouTube video of a porch jam session that says called Scratch Negativity, We're Jammin'. And I wrote, at YouTube, why did this decrease in number of views by over 80%? Why? Why are all my accounts shadow banned except for OnlyFans? This is horseshit. It's so annoying. All of my accounts have blocks on them. And then people say there aren't blocks. And then there's people who are so blocked on social media. And what are we doing? So I'm going to keep making videos and make even weirder, whatever. I don't. Thank you for blocking me and teaching me. I really appreciate it. It has been a learning gift. I tweeted a bunch of exclamation points on a retweet of a quote by Yolo Achille that says, I really hate how Suicide Prevention Month every year is reduced to check on your friends and not universal health care to defund the police, accessible mental health services, and peer support programs. That analysis is so corny. Another OnlyFans link. On September 4th, I wrote, September the 4th be with you. Retweeted Robert Reich. I retweeted Whitney Catalano. Retweeted two other people. I was feeling real sarcastic the last day of August, and I tweeted, it's like there's enough food, water, and shelter for everyone and the means to distribute them, and money is being used to block easy access to basic human rights. It's like humans could live sustainably and symbiotically with the planet without interest related to the concept of money overriding basic human morality. Feelings. I tweeted a picture of myself. I tweeted that YouTube video of the porch jam. And I tweeted a YouTube video of the second draft live read-through of the Humani. Please check it out and send your feedback and tell me how you feel and think about the 10 C themes of humaning that help me in my humaning. I also tweeted, much like this video right now, less parentheses and more nerding and more funnies in the next draft. I retweeted a hilarious video by Shelby Wolstein about when her doctor asks her to rate her pain on a 1 to 10 scale. She gets a little insecure. I retweeted Jim Gaffigan. Thanks, Jim Gaffigan. Would be so honored to have you on the podcast one day or on Legs Up the Wall Stand Up. I reposted a acapella cover of Hate on Me by Jill Scott I did a year ago. Please check that out on the music playlist on this YouTube channel. Ooh, and a picture of taro chips, and I said, cleansing my own feed food words with this picture of baked taro chips. Taro chips. Depression, a bitch and a teacher. Gender has a violence. Tweeted about funds distribution company. I tweeted about the podcast. Money is an unlimited resource because it's a made-up concept that gets spent on limited resources because climate change. I retweeted Sarah Silverman about George Carlin's perspective being so missed. Family does not equal relatives. More Humani tweets, more podcast tweets. I can't wait to be a dog's human. More podcast tweets. Yo, a TikTok tweet. I have, I believe, 5 videos there. Pretty exciting. Tweeted a video of a ginger, turmeric, lemon, honey, black pepper tea brew. Acapella cover video of Are You Happy Now by Michelle Branch. In all caps, how is me feeling my feelings going to help the distribution of basic human resources? I know feeling feelings allow me to actually be present and do things, but like, why do they need to be so human? I have a lot of feelings about this. Posted a picture of myself, posted more things about the podcast and funds distribution company and the podcast. Saying let it go is equally as effective as saying calm down. More retweets. I tweeted about going on my friend Kyle's podcast. Check out the Kyle Kelly Show. Tweeted Trump, Biden, and Mr. Kanye West. 2 of these people have been accused of rape and molestation. One of these people celebrated his wife having more money than one human could ever spend. Well, they're humans without their basic needs covered. USA. 5 crying emoji faces. Posted that yoga video that I aforementioned. Let's ordinate together. Why is it so normalized to call a significant other baby and then daddy gets weird and mommy gets weirder? No one. I hate the flavor of tofu. I tweeted a story thread you can go read on your own that says, if you're the only one hurting from holding a secret, then maybe stop holding it. The vegetarian mafia, surprisingly violent. If food is only fuel to you, are you only having sex for procreation? I retweeted a Robert Reich tweet that says, I don't know how many times I need to say this, but tax cuts don't trickle down to workers ever, not even during a pandemic. I wrote in all caps, it's like the message has yet to trickle down. I tweeted a YouTube video I'd love for you to check out called Coronavirus and Hypercapitalism Part 2. There's a Part 1. Part 3 hasn't happened yet. I tweeted a song called BOMO, Better on My Own by Tatiana Manois. I may very well be pronouncing that last name incorrectly. And I said, no one. Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. That song, Better on My Own. And then I tweeted internally, and the song by Queen, Somebody to Love. More podcasting. Tweeted about going on to guest host Taylor and Kate Live. That was pretty fun. Hi, Taylor, if you're watching this. I tweeted the quote that said, everything in the world is about sex except sex. Sex is about power. I tweeted a cover on YouTube of the daily cover of Cake. Equality is being, we're all humans. Excellence. Me getting out of a walking boot, April 22nd. Oh, this is sad because it's September and I've from a whole journey, still been dealing with tendon things, which is our legs up the wall, and I encourage you to take care of your hamstrings and tendons. And on that note, let's take a breath. Flex your toes, shake it out, do something. How are you feeling? All right, I tweeted me getting out of a walking boot. That's one small step for Jewish women everywhere, and a second step for small Jewish women everywhere. Reincarnation notwithstanding, time is a non-renewable resource. Part of privilege is a lack of fully understanding the depths of said privilege. Quote, your intuition is your memory of the future. Life is about relationships, and relationships are about you to you. The less we hide from ourselves, the more easily people can find us. Boundaries are I statements for I reasons. Creativity is cultural composting. Discussing human ethics means discussing concepts and beliefs bigger than one individual human. Note to self. Beating yourself up is a misuse of your energy. Are you really going to become your most you by punching yourself in your emotional face? A Capricorn stellium in human mood. I'm unsure if anything I have ever done or if anything I've ever done has been or will be good enough for me or for anyone ever. Asana negates mind, meditation negates body, therapy negates spirit. Asana focuses on body and spirit. Meditation focuses on mind and spirit. Therapy focuses on body and mind. Water signs / souls unpacking their feelings like, so the sensation started in my left pinky toe 2 Tuesdays ago. It's the same toe my brother stepped on when I was 7. Hey, thoughts. Could you leave me? Take 2. Hey, thoughts. Could you give me a moment alone with my feelings? I'm going to close it out on that note. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting your legs up the wall. If you put your legs up the wall, thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing on all the things, doing all those internet-y things. Please reach out if you want to come on and go live together and read your tweets or read some stand-up you're working on or a poem or talk about how much you love legs up the wall and how it's the closest thing we have to a cure-all in life. So we're going to see where this goes because apparently that's how life goes. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thanks for being you, and thanks for being nice to yourself and letting me remind you of things I'm reminding me, because we're all reflections. This is a pretty Jewy goodbye. Thanks, Internet.